Hey, what up, fellas? I got big news, man. I'm gonna be participating in the biggest saltwater fishing tournament. The thing is, a lot of you guys are going to be as well, and man, there's some big prizes for this tournament. We got something like 16 boats you can win, 5 trucks, and let me tell you something, I'm gonna be winning for sure. It's the Texas Star Tournament. It's a very interesting tournament put up by CCA. It goes on for months, and all you have to do is catch a tagged redfish. All along the Texas coast, they put out a bunch of tagged redfish, and if you're signed up and registered for the tournament, catch a tagged red, you can win some big old prizes, man. Every year, I always say I'm gonna try and win one of the divisions, which is, you know, it's always a long shot. Even now, it's a long shot as well. But this year, I'm actually gonna try a little bit. We have to do something crazy. We're actually gonna bring a net. You know, Coop hardly ever uses a net, but if I see a tagged redfish at the end of my line and I don't have a net, lose it, I wouldn't forgive myself, so we're bringing this bad boy. I finally got 2 really good bait casting setups. I always had one good one and one that was kind of crusty, but we got a new one. Got the new Divo Coastal here, heard some good things about it. So far, it seems all right. So I know some of you guys are participating in this as well. What are your guys' strategies to win? Mine, I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just gonna try and catch as many reds as possible. I don't really know anything about where they're dropping them off, but I figure they're dropping it in pretty popular spots. So that's where I'm gonna be fishing. All right, let's go win a freaking truck, man. Look at that bait. Little baby boy bait. Dude, if there's bait and stuff happening right here, I know spots where there's gonna be stuff popping right early in the morning. We're pretty close to you, so we'll go check it out. We're out here now, fellas. A little bit different start. We saw a ton of bait right at the boat launch, so I had to make a few casts. I think only got a few bites from some stinker trout. But right now, we got those ice cream conditions out here. A few things different than normal fishing. Right now, we got 2 nets. And I realized we can actually put a net right back here. I might just keep that sucker back there on a lot of my fishing trips, even if we're not trying to win a boat and a truck. Usually can't keep a rod right there because it'll get splashed a ton while we're running. We've got a major feeding period that's gonna start in about an hour, so that's where we're gonna get to our real spot. But on the way there, we're gonna find some spots that might be really good for reds. Look at this. See it? There's some bait right there, boys. There's some bait right there. That's, man, jeez, look at that. When there's very, very low winds, that's when you're gonna be able to see a ton of bait that you usually can't see. See a wake up here. A little bit bigger wake, probably mullet, but we'll give it a cast. We need to cut the motor. Dude, right now too, we finally had the water drop off to normal levels, and that's a killer time to fish for some reds. It's not bad to fish with high tides because you know they're gonna go, a lot of them are gonna go up super tight in those marshes, different mangrove areas, right up against islands. But when it drops off, it forces them into different spots where they group up a little bit better. Wow, we're at the big boy spot now, and exactly as I thought, closer to one of the big channels from the Gulf. Got some much nicer colored water here. Maybe too good. This is what we're gonna be fishing, some of these potholes right here, along with the turtle grass. Oh baby, that's water. All right, let's see what happens. I hear something crazy going on way out there. Usually it's ladyfish, but you never know. You never know. There's a fish. That's a trout though. Dropped him. Nope. It might. Nah, it's a little trout. Dang. Oh no, it's a little red, I think. No, yeah. Yep. There's our first red, boys. Looking like a dang croaker. You're looking like a dang croaker. Well, there it is. Let's turn it in and win our prize. Unfortunately, they're not tagging guys these size. There's a guy. I dropped him. No, he's still there. A little bit bigger. Man, look at that. He found the grass and he's sticking down in it. Still a little bit small though. Unless it's a trout, you never know. Yeah, he just got down in that grass. A little bit of salad. A little bit of salad with his super spook. Kind of a skinny boy too. They're getting bigger. They're getting bigger every catch, though. It would appear we found a big old school of frolicking mullet ahead. I wonder if anything's eating them. Just found a ton of freaking mullet ahead. We'll see if anything's in them. There has to be. Huh, that's a red. That's a red. A little bit bigger guy. He's not looking too tagged up though. I like using pretty heavy weedless jig hooks. This is a 3/16, and because that weight is in the middle, they don't sink as fast as if it was at the nose. So you can get away with it. Let's try it out. Wow, that's a good one for sure. Got a good hook set for that one, because with the weedless weed hook, you really got to get it in, since the hook's not exposed as much as with a regular jig head. Man, this is a decent one. Dude, we're in this field of mullet, man. I don't know if you guys can see them too well. It's actually just mullet. I thought there was ladyfish because it was so loud from so far away, but there's just so many mullet. It's making a ton of noise. It's not even a giant guy, but he's powerful.
Purchase your tracks today.
Come here, fella. That's what we're going for. That's what we're going for right there. Shoot, he's not very big. I thought he was gonna be a couple inches bigger for sure. Not tagged up, but a nice looking guy on the wedger. Bang. See him swim away. See, we got the egret wedger. Egret wedge tail. It looks like a pretty dark color. It's like brown with that chartreuse tail, but if you look up at it, you can see it's kind of translucent. So even in this cleaner water, it's still a great option, especially for reds, man. Come on, if we catch 100, we've got a good chance. We're gonna catch all 100 today. There's mullet everywhere, so we have to look for the ones that are freaking out, and not the ones that get freaked out by me. Hopefully there's a few reds running around under these mullet. Just spook them up and we'll be able to cast to them. Wow, we landed in a fish's mouth, dude. In a fish's mouth. Smaller guy though. We will set the hook since we didn't get a good hook set right away. Well, at least we know now they'll eat it. See, this isn't even a smaller guy, and he still ate it up. He still ate it up. Come here, fella. I think they are only tagging from like 21 inches to 27. So, dude, this is pretty sick though, man. We found a freaking big old school of mullet, and we're just out here fishing it. It's fun, dude. Really fun. Really cool, man. You don't see this every day. Dinker. Dinker, dinker, dinker. See you later, big bass. I like it, mate. That's a guy. That's a better guy. You know what it probably is? That's a big trout. Just kidding, definitely redfish. Decent sized one. Man, only caught that little guy in the last 20-25 minutes, even though we're still in all this bait. They're around, they're just spread out because there's so much bait everywhere. I talked about bringing the nets, not even using them. In this clear water, you can see if they have a tag though. Just goes to show, like if you catch an upper slide, man, on a lighter tackle, it's gonna be super powerful. Oh my God, he's got one. Just kidding. Dang, see, we're talking about they don't have blue tails, and then this bigger slot size guy does. He got that blue tail. What's up, fella? See, this is the prime time size right there. And he's got that blue tail. Beautiful guy on the wedger. Huh. Just, we're gonna make damn sure though. We're making damn sure. I'm gonna let him go. Make damn sure that you don't ever blah blah. Boys, I don't know what we're doing, but we ended up all the way at the jetties. There's a big red right there. There's a big red. Oh man, look at it. He already saw me, dude. Oh, spooked him. Well, fellas, that got kind of weird, huh? Somehow we ended up sending it out there to the jetties. It was just such a nice day out there. The Gulf of Mexico was just calling me. Actually, you know what? So far, I think that's the first time I've ever gone outside the jetties on my boat. Usually, I launch at the beach, which, you know, arguably even more dangerous. But man, such a nice day. I had to go check it out. You know what? We did not use the net even one time, and we did not get the tagged redfish. On top of that, I've got some bad news. There's 3 divisions for the tagged redfish. 2 of them, they're done. Everyone caught the tagged red. But it's not hopeless yet, because the biggest division where you can win the truck and the boat, there's still seven redfish you can catch and either win the truck and the boat or just a boat. Next video, we're going back for the redfish, so if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe. It should be out there within the next week. Man, what we found that day was pretty cool though. I don't think you could really see it on video, but man, there was just fields of mullet. It was like a mullet Armageddon out there. Those mullet were so loud. I said in the beginning of the video, it sounded like freaking ladyfish blowing up. There were just so many of them, and there was a few reds under them. They were good size too. Not good big, but they're good in the slot. The ones that might have been tagged. Thing is, that area, I don't really feel like they would drop off too many fish there. So next time we're going to be fishing some more popular areas where I think they're more likely to be dropping a tagged red. But hey, I love you guys very much. We'll talk to you guys next time. Next time when we win a boat and a truck as well. For sure we're going to get that tagged red. Do you believe?
You got this new head filled up with smoke. I got my veins all tangled close to the jukebox bars you frequent, the safest place to hide. Long night spent with your most obvious weakness, you start shaking at the thought. You are everything I want, 'cause you are everything I'm not.